Hi, everyone. Wait. We're not in green today.
Nope. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th, everyone.
And this is my old t-shirt. I have it maybe for 20 years. And I'm using it for the July.
Yeah, he pulls out mothballs once a year. Okay, so with the green shirts out of the way, if you're new, we are a Flosstube channel about cross stitch. We are cross stitchers ourselves, and we own an online cross stitch shop called GaRon-Stitcher.com, and we own a local cross stitch shop in Ozark, Alabama. So if you want to stop by for shopping, and if you want something shipped to you, go to the website. You order from us by the website. It's the only way to order from us. No smoke signals, no phone calls. Sorry, we're not set up that way. Let's see, what else do we got to get into?
I want to thank you.
Thank yous.
Excuse me. I want to thank G-Win in Colorado. No, Indianapolis, I'm sorry. I got it, your package, I got it, the book you sent me. Thank you so very much. And yes, I will stitch some of these goodies. I got you later, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's a Texas themes.
Texas charts.
Well, yeah, charts. Yes, Texas charts. Okay, that is
he's all tongue-tied on this day off today.
Thank you for watching us too.
All right, now let's get into
FFOs.
We have that for later. Let's do FFOs.
Yes, I had 2 FFOs.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't show the other
one. I cannot show it. Stitch a model for the retreat. And I'm doing FFO yesterday. But I have one I can show you guys. Gary chose this thing, this frame. This frame was a clock.
Yep.
And he bring it to the framer and they do framing for us. That is my FFO.
Yep.
This is
Butterfly
Fleece by
Blackberry Rabbit. And the good thing is this is metal, so you could put like butterfly magnets on there.
Oh, cool.
You didn't think about that, did you?
Nope.
Make it 3D.
That is my FFO.
All right. I have 2 FFOs. So I showed you guys last week the little pillows Ronny finished from Are You Afraid of the Dark? So these are the little pillows. And I did get back from the framer the frame piece, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I stitched mine on 32 count box turtle by Dames of the Needle. And I did change the orange to charred pumpkin by Cottage Garden. All this is stitched with Cottage Garden threads. So look at that, isn't that cool? I love the skull. The skull is kind of really cool. So there's that. And I have one more. You guys ready? Okay, this is Monster House by Satsuma Street, and they were able to paint the frame for me. So I got this bright orange frame. This is what I had in my head. So there is Monster House by Satsuma Street, and this is on 32 count Busy Izzy by Fabrics by Stephanie. With all the called for DMCs. I did use, as I said before, I did use some little beads for the eyes instead of French knots, and a little bead for the green olive. So this was my first time stitching Satsuma Street, and definitely won't be my last because I love the flow of her patterns, and they're nice and bright. So it's really a fun piece to stitch.
Okay.
That is all our FFOs.
No, finishes.
Yes, no FFOs. Now I have some finishes.
Yeah.
As I said last time, well, it's okay. It might be a cheat, but you know what? This is the point of, for me, this is the point of our Designer Focus Month. Reminds you to, you know what? I got that one whip that I've been putting off, putting the buttons on, or putting the beads on, or doing the back stitching on, or just finishing the last 100 stitches on, because I got distracted by squirrel. What's that new pattern? Because we all do it. So I did put the buttons on. This is Clean and Green by Raise the Roof. So there's my Raise the Roof finish. And this is on a solo die, just a Lugana, 32 Lugana that I'd picked up in my travels back before we owned a shop, and I was just buying weird fabric all the time.
When you was young.
I was old when I was doing that, so you can't even say that. So this is Clean and Green. So he'll go out to the framer maybe next Tuesday if I escape from the shop. And my second finish from Raise the Roof is Halloween Town. I added the buttons on this one as well. And this is stitched with, it's charted with Belle Soie silks. So this was all stitched with the Belle Soie silks. And then I just added the buttons here, buttons all over the place. And this is on 28 count Storm by Picture This Plus. See, I remember the fabric. I'm getting good in my older age. All right, that is all of my finishes and FFOs.
Yeah. Now the whips.
Whip it up.
I'm working a little bit on my Rosewood Manor Garden Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know, guys, I'm working on the basket. Non-stitch, all this. I just filling the basket.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, there's around 700 stitches that I made this week, and this one, no count the FFO.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And on this one, what you did is you changed the words to black so you could see them more, opposed to the tone on tone. That's from the designer. So that's the only difference.
Yeah. I just changed to 310.
And what fabric are you using again? 18 count Grandma Slip by Extrude Design.
Yeah. Grandma, Grandpa.
Grandma, because Grandpa has spots.
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna forget that name.
All right.
Always.
And now I've got a couple of whips I've worked on. I did work on a whip for stitching in the wild. That's an exclusive, but I can't show it. It's still a whip. So if you want to see it, you have to be at the retreat.
Or after the retreat.
Or after the retreat.
After the retreat, we go show all the
exclusives
and freebies that we
stitched.
We have one model for the freebie stitched by Lynn, Olisa. The other one is stitching by oh my gosh, Jackie. And the other one is stitched by the designer.
Yeah.
We have many little things. My head is blurry right now.
Yeah.
But we will show it after the retreat.
Yes. And that is probably September, whatever that Friday is after September, the retreat.
Yes.
All right. So on our Monday Murder group, we're now stitching on a noteworthy needle pattern called Charming Abode. So here's Charming Abode, and it does come with all the charms. So it's just 310 and a little bit of red where you cross out the C, so then it actually becomes Harming Abode, and that's why it's Murder Monday. Plus the axe kind of solidified that.
Yeah.
So
I remember one more. The Salty Stitcher's mom, she stitched our model for the signature.
Yeah. Yeah. What we do.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know. So what we do is we stitch a retreat piece that we have all the attendees put their initials on. So you have 3 days to put your initials on it as we pass it around to the room. So if you didn't get your initials on last year or the year before, that's on you.
Yeah, we forgot that part.
All right. So this is where I'm at on this. I worked on a little bit on Monday. So I have 2 upper rooms done and part of the roof. And I'm doing this on 32 count Brittle Bush by Seraphim Fabrics. It's a pretty close comparable fabric. I think they used, what did they use? They used 32 count Tiger's Eye linen by Weeks Dye Works. And this is Seraphim Brittle Bush that I'm using.
It's very, very similar.
Okay. And then I picked up, because I'm like, ooh, I was getting kind of burnt out on the monochromatic. Last week was monochromatic colors. And so I wanted to stitch on something a little different. So I said, I didn't feel like stitching on my 40 count new start that I just did last week. So I thought I'll grab something a little bit simpler. So I sat down and I start stitching. I'm like, wow, this is really small. So I pulled out the pattern from our Christmas mystery box last year that the Scarlet House did for us. It's not released. So it's called Fa La La La. And this was the Christmas mystery box pattern from last year. And it's on 40 count. As I was putting a couple of stitches, I'm like, wow, that's pretty small. So this is where I'm at. And I'm doing it on 40 count baked clay by Fox and Rabbit. I have to get pretty close. Look at this, is so cute. I love those little stitches. I don't do those little tiny stitches that often, but I love this, so cute. Oh, I'll get there. I'm going row by row. All right, and now, witching hour. I don't even know where I was at last time I showed this. I think I was
somewhere.
I think the cat wasn't done. I think I was still working on the cat and the L and the M. I'm just jumping all over the place. Whatever's close, I'm going down to. So I finished the O. I know I finished the P. The cat's done the L. So I put the little bats over here. And I started the N. And so it goes all through here somewhere. And then the K comes all down through here. So yeah, and this is on 32 count Bayou by Crosswing Collection. And I'm using Island Breeze by Gentle Arts. So, because it really matches the fabric really cool. So that's all my whips, starts, finishes, what we've been doing, what we've been stitching. Wow, it's been quite a busy week.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. It doesn't feel like it when you're going day by day. You're like, oh, I'm just doing this one little thing. I'm not doing anything. And then when we do the wrap up at the end of the week, we're like, dang, I've been stitching a lot. So now.
And we've been working on the retreat too.
Yeah, yes.
Items for the retreat.
That's what we're doing this afternoon on our day off.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to show you what's new and back into the shop. This is from Samplers Not Forgotten. It's called Laundry Day. Is this not like the cutest thing ever? Look at that. And one of our eagle-eyed shoppers already found this and bought it off the website before we could show it this week. I'm like, oh my God, we still have more on the website. I think it was super cute. There's that. And then, oh, you want to show the back stuff. This is the Heart Floral Heart Kit by Samplers Not Forgotten. And she does
come in the linen.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming a finishing fabric.
Yep.
The threads and lace.
And a little ribbon. And a little ribbon for the bow. I got it right there.
Little ribbon and
and a little heart.
This is a little silver heart. There it is.
Yeah. These are great little kits that she's put together for you. So you can actually make your piece look very close to the model.
Yeah.
And then, because we had somebody who wanted that and I ordered it for them. And then while I was ordering that one, I saw this. I saw the laundry one and then I saw this next one. This next one I really love. This is called Token of Love. Of course it's like Token of Love, but it's a Token of Love kit. So here is, it's another little heart. I'll put that over so Ronny can show you all the goodies that come with it.
It's coming.
Look
The
at that.
linen, the fabric for finishing, the ribbon,
And all the threads.
and the thread.
I love this finishing fabric for the back because you know what? If you're trying to do something that the designer's done for the model, normally that kind of finishing item is like, where do you find it at? I mean, I don't know where they get some of their really pretty little things at. Now, oh, this is kind of appropriate. So,
They're attacking me with a patriotic shirt.
yes, the designers are in a very patriotic mood.
Yes, and I don't know where to go.
This one's called, it's from Twin Peaks. It's called One Nation Under God. that.
Gorgeous,
I mean,
gorgeous, gorgeous.
It's a nice big piece. I don't think, well, the house is not as big as the Rosewood Manor one, but the pattern is still pretty big overall. It's 329 stitches by 310 stitches. So yeah, but it's got all those little motifs. So it would go pretty quick. It would probably be, I don't know, it kind of feels similar to that type, to the Let Freedom Ring style to me, with all the different motifs and stuff.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And then to stick with the Twin Peaks designers, this is called Quirky Autumn 2025. I'm gonna show it this way. I love that little turkey in the middle, and then that pumpkin. Okay, and this little guy, I couldn't figure it out, so we had to look at the pattern. He's a little hedgehog eating a pumpkin. I don't know if you can. There he is. You can kind of see him there. Look at the turkey. That pumpkin is really cool. And then the scarecrow and the squirrel. So I love their quirky patterns that they've been coming out with. Those are really fun. Great little piece. They're all coordinated. Great piece for you to put in your dough bowl and stuff, and just have that little centerpiece for Thanksgiving if that's all you want to put out. So it's not like a major, like a blow up like we do all over the place.
Yeah.
All right,
It's more the Twin Peaks, no?
I think that was all.
Okay. No,
Okay. All right, and now we have from the Prune of Hair. I hope I'm saying this right. You know how I am with words. Dunvegan Fairy Flag. There's a couple of ladies that's been stitching this one, so look at that. Isn't that cool? I'll show you the name so you can see what I messed up. And there she is. Isn't she cool? That's from the Primitive Hair. And then technically it's not a companion piece, but it's kind of cool. This is perfect. It's a similar piece. There you go. I think it would be a perfect birth sampler for a baby's nursery, because you can put the name and the weight and all that stuff at the bottom. It's called The Animal House by Satsuma Street. Look at those colors. Is that not like the most pretty? Kind of like the same feel. So it would stitch up relatively quick, because that's what the Monster House did. Look at the little orangutan, little lion, cheetah there, or tiger. What's that pink thing? Is that oh, flamingos? Those are little flamingos there. That's so cute. Right. And then, as promised, Teresa Kogut has a bunch of releases. We did a bunch of pre-orders, and then we ordered extra for the shop. So here's the first one, called Treasury of Compassion. Treasury of Compassion. This is stitched with a Valdani cotton thread to get, and that's the only way to get this look. We do have it on order. We're just waiting to see when we're going to be able to get it. But you could pick any color you wanted, but it's just one color thread that's really a nice, highly variegated floss will give you any kind of cool look like that. So there's that. And then we have Risen. Look at this one. This is very pretty. This is called Risen. And then No Place Like Home. Pleasures and Places. Oh, I like that one. No Place Like Home. And then we have, this one's been very popular, Goodness and Mercy. This has been a very popular one. Very shiny books. Sorry about that, but look at all those little sheep. You see all little legs. Now remember, if you're doing sheep like that, you're gonna have to make sure you get a dark enough fabric, or else you'll just have heads and legs, and you won't know where the body's at. And then here is Be Ye Ready. Oh, it looks familiar. It looks like a similar pattern I've seen before, but not really. I just love her style. Her style's all her pieces seem to relate to each other, so you can have a very good coordinated design wall if you have Teresa Kogut stuff out. I like this one. This is patriotic and screaming my name. It's actually, she's doing one for each season. She did the spring one at Market, and now this is the summer one, but that's not what it's called. It's called A Time to Work. Yeah. It's called A Time to Work, and there is, look, That would be Ronny, and that would be Ginger.
And with the old lady.
Oh, that could be Liz or Lynn or Lisa. No, you pick. You're probably giving her a chart or trying to enable her to do some planting or something. I don't know. You're visiting the neighbor. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then here's another patriotic one. This is from
I love
Shakespeare's Peddler. It's called This Land.
Yeah.
Now the stars and the stripes around it and the button is all fabric. So it's just the center part that's stitched. Isn't that pretty? This is a quick one. You would definitely have that one done really quick because it's only in like a 9x7 on 14 count. So it's not very big.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay, so the next group of patterns are all in shiny plastic because the designer has one of their stickers on there to verify, to make sure there's no counterfeit product. So here's Croquette a Go-Go.
Croquette a Go-Go.
Yeah, Croquette a Go-Go. All right, this is called Spring Sampler. So we've had this one in the past, but it's back. It's one of my favorite ones, the Spring Sampler.
Italian.
Yeah, I love that piece. And this is a new one. This is called the Little Walrus. Walrus. Oh my gosh. Little Walrus. He's gone fishing. There's a little guy there with the fish are carrying a little net. Okay. That was kind of funny. Isn't that cute? That's a very cute one. And now this is the new one. This next two are new ones that she did release. This is called Summer Sampler. So it's Summer Sampler goes with the spring and the winter sampler. Here's Summer Sampler. Yeah, there's also autumn. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. She's got all 4 of the seasons out now. And then I'll show you the winter. Here's the winter. The winter is my favorite because I've seen this one stitched and the colors are amazing. So here's the winter sampler. Yep. We do have the autumn sampler as well. All right, now this is the one that's got Ronny and my name screaming all over it. It's called American Sampler.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, look at that. I mean, you could stop it right there if you really wanted to, but why when all this other stuff is cool? Or you can make it 2 different ones and have it split. But again, why? I think it's perfectly good flowed. I love it how all the Italian, international, European designers are doing all this really cool patriotic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's scream my name.
Yeah, this has got Uncle Sam on it. And you stitched you stitched her nativity piece, and you really like the way the flow of her pieces. They're all designed with DMC. All right, and then the next 2 I wanted to show because we were actually able to acquire some of the fabric that's called for on the pattern. It's from the fabric we'll show later. It's from Dixie Sampler linen, and the fabric is called Olive Leaf. So this is Animal Cracker Paisley. Paisley is stitched on Olive Leaf 36 count by Dixie Sampler linens, and we do have some of that available now in the shop as fat 8s, so you'd be big enough to stitch one of these little guys. And then Whitaker is the other one that uses the same fabric. So Paisley and Whitaker use that fabric from Dixie Sampler. Did I mix them up?
Yes.
That's Whitaker. I love Whitaker. He's so cute. And it's and then there was we were talking yesterday. I'm like, wait a minute, these guys aren't animals. How are they animal crackers? I don't care, but they're so stinking cute.
Yeah.
All right, so
no. And now we're going with
that's all the charts. I was waiting to see if he was going to.
I don't wanna mess it up again.
Yeah.
We have Banshee.
Yep.
Banshee from Fabric by Stephanie.
Look at that beautiful. One of my favorite colors. Perfect Halloween piece. This is a fat half.
Yeah. Right. I was thinking on, oh my gosh, I forgot her name.
I'm stitching this on with one of the Glendon Place witches. I'm thinking I'm stitching it with.
Okay, I'm gonna say the last name, Trujillo. I was thinking of you when I show it.
Oh,
It's, I forgot the first name. All right, this one, my brain got complete. Oops.
yeah.
Okay, this one is
Art. This is called Brenda's Brew. Brenda's Brew
Brew.
by R&R Reproductions.
Yeah.
So it's also a 36 count. Yes. I was looking for. I said we were gonna put a camera back here so you guys can see how many times he slaps me. Oh my gosh, I got bruises every week.
I'm trying to put in the fabric so you guys can see the real coloring. He is pushing and pushing. And push.
See, you saw that.
Yeah, I forgot the camera in the back.
Maybe we'll remember next week.
Oh my gosh. This is fabric by Stephanie
Toasted almond,
Toasted Almond.
40 count. Is that not pretty?
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Oh, you could do any of those patriotic pieces on that.
This other one. This other one is fabric by Stephanie Gingerbread.
Yep, that's a 40 count.
Yeah, true.
I got my hands over here. He's ready to slap me. He's got like 4 hands over there somewhere.
That's beautiful. Ah, this one is like candy. I love this color. This is Hocus Pocus by Fabrics by Stephanie.
Yep, again, that's Hocus Pocus.
This is,
Yeah, when you say the names, if you could say it in front of the screen so they can, sometimes when you're, say it behind here, you get muffled and they can't hear you. all the
oh,
time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is Hocus Pocus Fabric by Stephanie. Is beautiful.
Yeah, perfect.
I love it.
This is my favorite. I can see all kinds of spring fairies or Bella Filipinas or Noras all over this fabric all day long.
This one is Forest Bloom from Fabric by Stephanie.
And this is a 40 count.
OMG.
Yeah.
Look in that.
I've never seen this fabric before.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
So this is a 40 count.
Yeah.
Now, this is the fabric I was talking about.
Now this is Olive Leaf Dixie Sampler linen.
Yep.
Linen.
That's for the 2 animal crackers.
Is.
Isn't that pretty? That's going to make because they're like an off-white snow people kind of color, and that will just pop really cool.
Ooh, I like this spot. I know how to fighting with the.
And we have perfect lighting.
Yeah.
Some of the spots, the lighting gives us too many shadows, but this is a really good
but
place.
this is a good place for the fabrics.
Yep. So
I know how to.
So I guess what we'll do is we'll film the charts in another area, and then we'll come over here and film in the fabric area.
That's a good idea.
That way you can get 2 locations. See, we're filming today in front of the patriotic wall.
Yes.
All right, and that's all we have new back in the shop, what we've been stitching. And now we have some, I would say it's another thank you, because I'm really glad that Christy from Salty Stitcher is honored us with her new releases to be able to provide to you guys as a drawing.
Yeah. But if you want any of these charts, just send Gary email and we'll be happy to order more.
Yes, we will pre-order more for you.
This is gonna be what?
Okay, we're gonna do a drawing. There's 3 different designs, and there's 2 copies each, so we'll end up doing 2 drawings per pattern. So there'll be 2 winners per pattern, and we'll do the drawing on July 18th. So you need to make your comment in this video before 2 days before by the 16th of July, so that way I'll have time to get all the numbers and letters together, and use the words that we tell you in this video for the charts. And remember, you have to be over 18 to be able to give us your address, and you have to, please do not say drawing, giveaway, freebie, any of that stuff, because we want it to go to you and not scammers who just want to get stuff to sell it.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one is Kitty. So the code word would be kitty. Just scroll it down so they can see the code word. There's the code word right there, kitty. And then look at this. That's a really, what color fabric did she use? She used Atomic Ranch Joy Lynn. That's been a very popular red for us. That's really a pretty piece. I like that one. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Kitty lovers.
Yeah. So we have 2 of those, so it'll be 2 winners for that one.
Yeah, and the next is
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
This one's fun because like you could do this in, you could do it in the red, but you could also do it in a green, or you could get a really crazy color and have it, you know how hibiscus has always got multiple colors.
And the password is?
The password is hibiscus. Scroll back up, look at that. So you could do it on, like they did on a red, so you could do this on a really crazy color fabric and do a more muted flower with white or something too.
Yeah.
I love the possibilities of these tonal pieces.
And the Thur 06.
This is Christy's favorite. I was listening to her. Tahiti. Let me get the Tahiti. The word is Tahiti. And here is the pattern. Again, they're so easy to interpret to your favorite colors, cool fabric or neutral fabric or so many options. You almost get to play as being a designer or mix and match to make it match your house. Yep. So those are the 3 charts that we will be doing the drawing for on the 18th of July. But remember, you need to make your comment on this video before the 16th of July.
Yes. Thank you so much, Christy, for your kindness.
Yes.
And saying that what we do
I don't.
It's all we have it.
Yep, that's all we have.
It's like shorty, like always.
This is our normal videos. I think with 2 people, 30 minutes is a good, 15 minutes.
But I'm feeling like it's
long.
Seconds and gone.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm feeling like it was fast.
Yeah.
But no, I'm seeing this around 30 minutes. And thank you, everybody. Please have a safe 4. If you see us tonight, go still the 4.
Yep.
Be safe. Take care of your puppies, your kitties, all your pets, because
fireworks
it's a stressing night for day. We are very blessed that in our area we don't have that issue anymore. They allow fireworks. I don't understand what people do that in neighborhoods.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, when we lived in
shows.
Yeah, when we lived in Florida, I swear it was like a war zone at our house because they were all shooting them on top of us, and it was really even for vets. I mean, because I was having some little issues too, because we have to think of vets, pets, and other family members
and help people who are suffering illness.
Yeah,
they're
the loud noises that unexpected,
and old people.
I
cannot handle loud noises.
He says old people. He's not that old. He is older than me, but he's not that old.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.